See what it says up here. Oh, okay, cool. Phase 5 music. You can hear us? You can hear me, I hope. Still says upcoming. No, it says live. It says live. That's excellent. Oh God, this has been the hardest thing of my life, which is good. Which is why I have Rick Cowley here of VysionQuest to talk about if we have hard lives and we want to live our best life and live our dream life. He's here. I wonder if. Oh God, I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did wrong. I think maybe it was possibly unlisted the original stream. Sorry guys, so much for that. Um, I did a whole bunch of change. First of all, welcome everybody. God, it looks like people are filtering in now. That is a lovely thing to see. That is happening. Okay, Rick Cowley is here. Rick is the owner of a business called VysionQuest. He has helped so many people live their life's purpose and dreams and goals. And I wanted to have that off the back of the last 2 weeks. We had song submissions for live your dreams, live your goals, your songs about your dreams. And there's some really good ones that came in. So I thought I'd have Rick come in here and talk about what he does. This isn't a I guess affiliate link thing. Rick is just a friend of mine. He helped me a lot. I mean, I wouldn't even have this channel if it wasn't for Rick pushing me and guiding me. It was like a 9-day retreat, I think, Rick, in Bali. Is that what it was at the time? 9
Yeah, I
days,
think it was 8 days.
8 days. Yeah, and it was life changing, complete submersion, and everything that we did. So, do you want to just talk a little bit about that, and I'll just make sure everything's going on in the chat and we're all good, and everybody can hear you.
Sure. So when you did the retreat, that was about 7 years ago.
2019, 2020, New Year's.
Yeah, yeah. So that was probably around my, I don't know, maybe my 50th retreat, something like that. That was, man, where we stayed at Jenny's place on this little island off of Bali, right on the ocean. It was one of my favorite places to run those retreats. But um, I take people through a process where you step out of the noise of life, all of the expectations and the busyness and all the roles and shit you got to do, and take some time out where you can tune back into the deeper voice inside of you and find answers for your life. And a lot of people are in some sort of a life transition. They're seeking more peace, more fulfillment, more purpose, clear direction. And I've created a system, a formula that unlocks that kind of clarity and direction like clockwork, and is it's very moving, it's very emotional, powerful, and people walk away with a crystal clear written vision for the next chapter of their life.
Excellent. How many people? How many retreats did you say you've done so far?
Well, now my next one will be the 69th retreat.
Yeah. So it's safe to say you probably know what you're doing.
Well, I still show up drunk most of the time, uh, just hoping that it keeps working, and it does.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
people
really,
that are
I don't,
people.
I don't really show up drunk.
Yeah, no, actually, the interesting thing is when I went there, that's like the healthiest and everything. There's no phones. We're not allowed to have phones. I mean, you don't try to be everybody's dad. You say like you're going to get the best experience out of this. I mean, you don't walk around with a stick and beating people if they get on their phone or whatever. Especially 8 or 9 days, people away from their families. We got to check in. But we ate healthy. We disconnected and all that, so it was beautiful. And guys, we will get to playing music, and Rick's gonna talk about the music going on as well. And hopefully he can hear it. I have a complete new setup, and that may have been contributed to the F around stuff that happened this morning. Let's see here. Yeah, we definitely have some regulars on here. Not a huge bunch in the chat. I've got 14 viewers. That's not bad for having a lot of screw up technical problems. And guys, you haven't seen nothing yet. Once I start pressing buttons, you could see a whole bunch of stuff. But I know I've got a really good bunch of guys that are people that watch. Actually, just Rick, just so people know as well, you have an interesting accent. Where are you from, and where do you live?
From San Diego, California, United States originally, and I live in Australia on the Sunshine Coast.
Wow, that's like 2 hours away from me. High five, Rick. That's excellent. We're all here now. Nice. Okay, I am going to do some risky business, which is going to be me going over to the roulette wheel. Let's see if I have any more submissions. I got one more pending submission. And I'm just going to approve it. This is any genre, any song you want to do. I'm going to check in the Discord, make sure people are coming. And we will spin the wheel and see what's first. But I'm going to go here. It would be great and would make me greatly happy if this works. If I press play on these songs and you guys are like, I can hear it, then Rick's dream for me has come true and my life has been fulfilled. And I won't have any tech problems, and that's great. I'm putting it out there. This is going to work. Sensu helped me last night with the testing. Let's see what's first on the wheel. Can you see it? Like in that view that I gave you, Rick, you can see the wheel right now? Hopefully you can hear the music when it comes up. Let's see who's going to be first. Phase 5. Okay. I can't even tell you how nervous I am right now. And I'm never nervous doing that. I don't mind tech problems. Just if it's a problem happens, it could be anything. Let's see. Was it? Yeah, good. I'm glad you liked it. We could hear it, everybody, so you should be happy for us. Let's see. It should be. Let's see. Match title. We're the same. Cool. You should be able to. I'm going to play this a little bit too. I'll go back to the beginning as well. Play. No, it's not playing. So, go. It should be. It should absolutely be playing. What I could do is I will do a cheat. I will do a cheat and go desktop audio, and then you should be able to hear. No, I don't want to do that because then we can't talk back and forth. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? 6 a.m. This should totally be it. AIDIY Monday Live. Okay. I'm gonna play again. Yep, that should be working. Okay. Okay, right at the beginning. Oh man, is it okay? This should be working. Yes, everybody's saying it's working.
Woke up in a room I don't recognize. 5 years of my life went and passed me by. Static on the screen, colors turning gray. I'm searching for parts that you threw away. I used to see forever when I looked at you, but the lens is cracked, no light's getting through. I'm catching glimpses of a different life, the one I survived with the blind spot inside. Into the void I knew we were done. I saw the ending, I couldn't outrun. I'm in the dead zone, my vision's going black. Cut the wires, now I'm on my own. I saw it coming and I can't go back. I'm in the dead zone, every touch is wrong. All the future's already gone. Buried in the dead zone. In the dead zone. You played it perfect, I played it blind. Gave you my heart, you rewired my mind. Now I'm the monster you made me to be. No way to fix what you did to me. Don't touch me, don't wake me. I'm finally free of the way you could break me. The vision is clear, the damage is done. I'm over the edge and I'm coming undone. I'm in the dead zone, my vision's going black. Cut the wires, now I'm on my own. I saw it coming and I can't go back. I'm in the dead zone, every touch is wrong. All the future's already gone. Buried in the dead zone. In the dead zone. No, 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 where to run. Coming undone. In the dead zone. In the dead zone. In the dead zone.
This was all fixed too, but it's not anymore. Cool. What did you think about that one, Rick?
That was fun.
That's AI
got
music, by the way.
I know that. I do want to say I'm a total beginner at AI music, but I did pick up on that. That was probably an AI song since that's your channel.
Yeah.
And that was rocking. That was fun. I got my head was bobbing. I'm glad that there was a warning that it was dark at the beginning so I could prepare myself.
Yes.
But that was very cool.
Were you okay once you got through it?
Yeah,
the
I had
darkness?
I had to steady myself, and it was some scary images, but I'm okay.
But we're all good. We're all good. We're thankful for that. And thanks so much, guys, for being in Detour Soundscape with a 20-pound donation. Thanks so much. I'll tell you what, man. Like, Okay, yeah. So there's some skip queue going on. I was so nervous going into. I just want to thank Sensu who last night did all the testing so I could get minimal amount of breakage, which happened today. But as you can see, there's a slightly new look. I wanted to prepare it for 3 people. I can go up to 6 people that are prepared so far. That it's good. Thanks, Rick, for coming on and having things not work so well. But we worked through it. And also, you're the calmest guy I know. And you weren't saying, come on, man, this is ridiculous. You had me on this show. You get me up in the morning. What are you doing? Do you even have a YouTube channel? You didn't say any of that stuff. And it was so relaxing to know that.
Yeah. Well, I know shit goes wrong with technology, of course. So well done for figuring it out.
Yeah. So I'll take me to some different page. What I'll do is I'm gonna jump in here and I will get the share link because Dr. No isn't here today, which is crazy. That it's today of all days. Which I'm not anything of it. It's awesome that he's not here because he's got stuff going on. That's the share link. But it's just unfortunate on a day where I'm having the most technical difficulties that I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I got to drop my own links in here. Rick, do you want to just quickly again just give a brief viewing for people that just are joining? Who Rick is Rick is the founder of VysionQuest, and he does life purpose, find your purpose retreats. Are you still doing them in Bali, or are you doing them basically in Australia? I know for a time you were doing them up in the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, still doing them both in Bali and Australia.
Okay. When did that change?
Well, when COVID happened, I moved the retreats from Bali, where I was running all of them, to Australia, ran all of them in Australia for a few years. And then now I've been doing 1 or 2 a year in Australia and 1 or 2 a year in Bali.
Cool. I'm going to get the link to your website. No, not your course. That auto-populated. I'm going to put that in the chat. If anybody wants to check your website and see what that's all about. Excuse me. Here we go. That's Rick's channel. That's Rick's website. When's the next retreat you're coming out? I think it's roughly the same time as the JFF trip.
I'm not sure when that trip is, but the retreat's October 11 to 17, 2026. Okay.
Yeah, there's overlap.
When's the JFF trip?
I think it's the 11th and 12th. The whole trip is the 10th through the 18th, but the actual village visit, I think, is like in the 11th and 12th. Don't quote me on that one. I have those details, which I might pop up though in a minute. So I'm gonna keep getting I'm gonna start spamming that submission link because everything may have happened. I've altered the text so much. So this was all I put my bot. I gave all the APIs for YouTube and the APIs for AI Play, which is what I run these songs through. And I said, create it. And it looked all good. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, Mr. Bot. Thanks, OpenClaw. I named it Dr. Avarna Kern from a sci-fi book that I read. I said, thanks, Doctor. That's all good. It looks perfect. But it wasn't. It wasn't perfect. But it is what we need. We've got it going. I'm going to go back to the wheel. I've got a skip queue. The skip queue is available if you want it in AI Play. I do these open genre ones. I tend to get a lot of submissions, which I may not now because it's the first week of this 6 a.m. time slot. And next week, whatever's left over that doesn't get played today, we'll do as a premiere next week. It probably won't be live. I might do it as live, but it's most likely going to be a premiere. But if you want to have it done at this week's live, there's no guaranteed, but it's probably going to happen because I'm not getting a lot of submissions this week like I normally would. But let's see what happens. So Russian Doll by J.P. Asher is going to be the next one because that's the skip queue, and we will play that now.
rushing love. Layers and layers, say your prayers. Dread, flex, press, confess, say the best. Going full belt, like I'm gonna melt. But I was born to be myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. Nobody's coming fine. I'll save myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. I won't melt. Born to be myself. Elephant the circus, whipped from birth, throwing off the curse. I know my worth. Ici c'est réel, à la fois c'est réel. Yeah, I was born to be myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. Nobody's coming fine. I'll save myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. I won't melt. Born to be going full belt, like I'm gonna melt, yeah. But I was born to be myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. Nobody's coming fine. I'll save myself. Round and round my soul, like a Russian doll. I won't melt. I was born to be myself. Russian doll, Russian doll. Russian doll, Russian doll. Russian doll, Russian doll. Yeah, Russian doll, 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 doll. Yeah, Russian doll.
Okay, cool. We will probably do more than one song at a time, but I'm just as I'm fiddling around and having fun with my new thing and worried that things are breaking. I'm just going to be playing one song and coming back here and then seeing Rick's handsome face. So I am starting to relax a little bit now. Thank you, everybody. What I love about this community is I know you guys give me a bit of grace for things breaking and you don't worry too much. Thanks, Detour Soundscape, for that donation that you did, which you've done like every week for the last month, which is incredible. Completely not necessary, but completely loved and appreciated very deeply. Yeah, the channel runs on that sort of love, and I love you guys very much. So that piece, that was, I believe, a collab between JP and Green Lounge, from what I understand in the comments. Is that correct? Yeah, everybody can hear me. They can hear you. What did you think of that? Like, I thought that was great. I know that identity stuff that I love from particularly Green Lounge that I know about. This is me. Take whatever you want. I don't care. I know who I am. I love that bit.
Matt, I've got a couple questions for you. Should I just?
Yeah, go for it. Please do.
Well, one is with what you're doing now on the channel, what are you doing? What has it evolved? What has it become, having been doing it for a while versus what you first thought you would do at the beginning?
At the thought, like Adam got me onto. We have a mutual friend, Adam, who's sort of a life coach sort of thing. We'll say that there's business stuff and all that. Well, life coach is a good way to identify for this purpose. And I had a meeting with him, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and he was starting to get an idea about AI at the time, and he knows I'm in tech and all that, and he said, "Why don't you just get an audience and you can build up around tech and AI?" And I thought, yeah, that's good. Okay, as I learn, I can build an audience and I can consult with businesses and all that. But I've always loved music, and all it took was like one view of AI music, and I went, oh my God, I can make this stuff. And then people were saying there's no community around it, or it was disjointed. And I said, but I don't want it to be disjointed. I want other people that love what I love to be involved in it too. So it completely flipped after a few months. And then it just all became about AI music. And then like there was stuff, like I was shit scared to do lives to start. I'm like, no one will listen to me. Like, why would anybody, what could I say? You know, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. So I just did. Sorry for the swearing. And other things too, you know, and I just sort of went that way. It definitely evolved that way. But I do podcasts now. I thought that's a scary thing. Why don't I do that? You know, and I get a few hundred people that watch the podcast every week. And I find it extremely interesting to hear people's points of view and hear about people's lives and all that. So that's where it's evolved to.
Cool. And are you discussing AI music on the podcast?
We do. We discuss AI music. I've had some industry people, so we talk about how the industry is evolving, how it's evolved in the past. Scott, that's normally here as a co-host, he was in the industry previously. I've interviewed him a couple times. So he was with like Warner Music and Universal. He was, one of the first people he was the guy that basically taught them how to make money off of streaming. And now he's on, and he talks about how it aligns and what, we've seen this before, that sort of stuff.
And are you sharing songs that you've made on here as well?
I do. When I get one that's done up really well with a video, I'll share it. It's under a thing called Praise Be Vinyl. It used to be like really cheesy and tacky, and a little bit way too crass. And that's another thing that evolved is, like I discovered what I like to be making in music, because I like listening to crass, over the top people talking about like, the first one that got me excited was I glued my balls to my butthole again. That was exciting for me. So I thought I could make that sort of music, but then I thought I don't feel comfortable. I like to laugh at that stuff. I don't like making it. So my stuff's tongue in cheek, but it's not overly crass. I don't feel comfortable making that. I sort of figured out where my comfort zone is. So. Praise be vinyl. Yes, Darren. Cool. And a help from the nucleus of everything that followed for the AI. Yes, Darren. I try my best to try to guide things best I can. Well, you ready for some more music there, Rick?
Sure.
By the way, this goes for roughly 3 hours. Like, you don't have to be here for the whole time. I appreciate it if you do, but if you don't, that's totally fine too. I know you got shit going on. I have to start work at 9 o'clock. So like I have a hard stop at that time too, which is why I moved this time slot down to 6 a.m. Where it was at 10 a.m. previously. Let's see here. We'll do the spin. Oh, no, you know what we'll do? Detour did a massive donation that's well above Skip the Queue, so we'll go there. And I'll do it before she tells me not to do it. she's like in the UK and everything too. She'd stay up to like 2 or 3 in the morning to watch this show all the time. So for at least for her, I'm glad I have this new time slot. Very good creator too.
Good. Okay. We good. We good. I step in line like it's hostile terrain. Fluorescent lights humming, buzzing my brain. Menu board flickers, options rearrange. I knew what I wanted, now I'm second guessed again. Hands in my pockets, keys bite my thigh. Exit on the left, yeah, I clocked it all sight. Breath stay steady, don't rush, don't spike. Just a chicken wrap, man, don't make this a fight. Additional items, screen starts flashing. Why they gonna ask when I'm already maxing? Sweat on my neck, feel the tension stacking. Whole place quiet like it's waiting for action. I rehearse this order all day in my head. Just say it clean, don't stutter, don't dread. Eyes on the counter, focus instead. In and out quick, that's the plan I said. Chicken wrap, don't look back. Chicken wrap, hold that line. Chicken wrap, stay intact. Chicken wrap, mind. Chicken wrap, hands stay tight. Chicken wrap, don't you crack. Chicken wrap, get it right. Chicken wrap, tack. Car gonna jerk, screen blink red. Try again like it knows what it said. Slide it slow, don't rush, don't plead. Whole line breathing down on me. Cold sweat breaking through my teeth. For the silence pressing in on me. Behind me, yeah, I feel that stare. Like if I slip, she's taking my share. She eyeing the counter, eyeing the bag. Looking real ready for what I can't have. Off of my chicken, I paid my due. This ain't her lunch, this is mine, dude. Tap the card, hold it still. Don't let the machine decide my will. Jaw clench tight, knuckles white. I'm not leaving empty-handed tonight. Time slow down, whole room leaning. Back between us like we both needed. Her hand closed, mine don't move. Don't make me do what I don't wanna do. Eyes locked tight, no one breathe. Both hands clamped on destiny. I don't want smoke, I don't want war, but don't you touch what I paid for. I picture chaos, table flips, security yelling, headline tape. But it's just my brain running fast over one damn chick your ass. Please just let the car go through. Chicken wrap, don't look back. Chicken wrap, hold that line. Chicken wrap, stay intact. Chicken wrap, mind. Chicken wrap, hands stay tight. Chicken wrap, don't you crack. Chicken wrap, get it right. Chicken wrap, tack. Never eating inside again.
Doesn't fall because I'm holding it. The fracture in the timber, yeah, I molded it. Bracing for the impact till the knuckles turn to rust. Looking for a floor that isn't turning into dust. It's the static in the wires, it's the gravity that pulls. Trying to find some shelter in a room of quiet fools. I'm falling, I'm spinning, but I'm still touching ground. I'm looking I'm searching, but there's no one around. Don't ask me where it hurts, don't ask me where it breaks. It's the total fucking sum of every little breath it takes. Mental gridlock when the system overflows, where the energy is draining out, nobody knows. Playing clean up crew for fires I didn't start. Swallowing the venom just to quiet down my heart. The physical fatigue is wrapping tight around the throat. Watching how the rest of them just manage to float. I'm falling, I'm spinning, but I'm still touching ground. I'm looking, I'm searching, but there's no one around. Don't ask me what hurts, don't ask me where it breaks. It's the total fucking sum of every little breath it takes. No safety net, no hands to catch the fall. Just the quiet and no weight of it all.
The wolf's eyes glow in the fading light, a primal hunger that will end my life. I've walked through battles of ancient wars, no clashes forged me for this final fight. The beast before me, my final foe, teeth like mountains, a terrible sight. This is the moment the prophets foretold. I stand here defiant, ready to face my plight. The jaws are closing, the end is near. Fenrir has hunted me down. I face my fate without fear. This is how close tonight. We'll close tonight. Swallowing the light of the realms. Fenrir rises with his might. As the old world is overwhelmed. As the old world falls. The jaws descend to tear me down. My blood spills out across the ground. The wolf has claimed the 9 worlds crown, and silence is the only sound. Fenrir's hunger has been appeased. The prophecy at last fulfilled. Another god among the dead. Ragnarok's tale has come to the end. The wolf's jaws have closed tonight. Have closed tonight. Swallowing the 9 worlds' final light. Fenrir has claimed his ancient right. The age of gods has been undone. The age of gods is done.
Cool. Welcome back. Yeah, sorry, Rick, you were about to ask an AI music question.
Yes, for a total beginner, explain what are the steps that you got to go through to get a song to like the ones that you're playing with the video,
Yeah.
and how much time does that take?
So most of us will do in Suno. There's other sort of applications like you got Producer, which Google makes, or Udio. You just go into whatever AI music platform that you're doing, and you can either just prompt it to say, "I want a rock song from the '80s" or something like that, and a song about my dog that I love, or actually from the '80s it'd be about like my hot girlfriend with the big teased up hair or something like that, and it'll give you one. Or you can basically write your own lyrics, bring it into Suno, and then prompt it where the music goes, what sort of guitar solos you like, anything like that. And it'll kick up a song, and usually it'll give you 2 renditions of that song at a time. And then you sort of go through and you sort of adjust the lyrics, or you adjust where the guitar is, or all that stuff. And then you sort of got a song. Most of us will curate the stuff pretty hard, but we're pretty good at getting it early on because we've been doing it for a while. A lot of us will now make videos. Adding videos to music could take anywhere between a day, or for me, it takes probably about a week. And some people take even longer than that. But to get a song, like you could kick up a song with your first one and have it ready in like 5 minutes. But most of us here will work the shit out of it like a piece of clay over several hours or several days with our lyrics or whatever until we get what we get. And then there's publishing and all that stuff too. What do you think, guys? Is that pretty good? Did that represent it well, or should I be saying more? What do you guys do? How long does it take you guys to get a song and a video together? We'll see what that takes. 1 to 2 days to make a video, Marlon's saying. That's the one you saw from Marwin. Actually, we'll comment on the songs really quick. So Darren Ryle, Chicken Rap. It's good to see a fun song come through. You know, like I was saying it last week or the week before, or maybe it was on one of the other podcasts. I curate a lot of music between the lives and through the website, and to do the 5 featured artists. And we're a very emotional, wear our hearts on our sleeve community, and I'm glad I do get a lot of very deep personal, sometimes people oftentimes struggling, and I wear that a lot of times. And sometimes it's good to get a fun song to come through. It just perks me back up, and then it resets me for the rest of it. So I like a song about chicken wrap. It was a good song. What do you think there, Rick?
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I agree. It's good to have a sense of humor, and we could all probably combine sense of humor with our struggling to make it all a bit more light.
Yeah, definitely. And Marwin, like this is your first time. Marwin's a regular contributor, and Marwin has. This is an interesting thing that you can do in our tech, like in Sunos. You can have a thing called a persona. So you're not just getting random sounds. Marwin has a vocal that's consistent across all Marwin stuff. But it basically that's Marwin's persona. It sounds the same. It's almost like Marwin's main singer is in a band, and you hear that voice no matter what the song is. And the cool thing is Marwin the last few weeks has been mixing up what Marwin does, and that was really pulled back chill song, but it's clearly Marwin. That's a really cool thing. Like you can make, even though it's AI music, everybody says like it's just slop that copies everybody's stuff. You could play me 1,000 songs and one Marwin song, and I'd be like, that's Marwin. I could know that, right? So it's not just random stuff that's coming out. And Eternal Frostline is interesting. I was on a cast yesterday at someone else's for the True Rock Alliance. It was hosted by Teemuth. Just all rock and metal stuff, and this just hit me right at this time. And the cool thing about this tech as well is people can be like, I like Nord stuff, I like rock, I'm just going to do that. No one can tell me I can't do that now. I just can. And a lot of this rock stuff is coming through with Nord imagery and stuff so much that it's so cool, right? That's just a scene now. Like there's like a metal scene and there's like a Nord image visual metal scene. People just drawn to it, I guess, with that sort of stuff. So if people want to get a hold of you and are thinking about going out to Bali to do your VysionQuest, what do they have to do? Like what's the mindset? What would they want? What point of their life would they have to be at to do a VysionQuest?
Well, people come for all sorts of different specific reasons and different stages of their lives. But probably the common threads are feeling like you're going through a bit of a wake-up call in your life, and you're questioning what matters to you, and maybe you've seen how temporary life really is through something that's happened to you or a loved one, and you're wanting to make sure that you don't waste your years here living someone else's life and chasing things that aren't even important to you. So people are usually in some sort of a wake up call time and some sort of a life transition where they realize something's got to change that's pretty significant for their life direction, maybe what they're doing for work or how they're contributing to the world or where they're living, but they're wanting to find that true path of theirs and get onto it before it's too late, because we're all here for only a short while.
Yeah.
So those are kind of some common threads that what people are going through who are really great participants.
One of the reasons I wanted to have you on this is, like I said, I take submissions on my website. I talk to people in the back, and we're a pretty tight community, and it gets around like, sometimes we know that people are going through some stuff. And I know there are several people in this community. Again, I just want to say, like, I know Rick. Rick's a friend of mine. I've been on his VysionQuest. There's no, like, commercial agreement between the two of us that if I promote his thing, we had our like your dreams and goals and what you want to imagine your life to be or whatever, however you interpreted that challenge for the last 2 weeks. And I was sort of planning on having Rick on that. And then I didn't follow up on it. I thought, well, this is a good one because I get a lot more people show up for my open genre stuff. And I know there's people in the community that are at the point that I was at, or even further down the line where you need someone like Rick to sort of help. You have online courses as well, I believe, too. That you can help.
Yeah. There's you can do. There's a flagship process that I've created called VysionQuest, and you can do it at the retreat or you can do it at home over 28 days.
Yeah. Green Lounge is asking, what's the age range of people that go in this quest?
The average age, usually people are probably mid 30s to mid 50s, but sometimes we have people who are older, sometimes we have people who are younger. I think at the last retreat there was the youngest was 19, but I've known this young woman for her entire life. So yeah, young people occasionally come, but they have to be ready for some deep introspection.
Yeah, which is that'd be pretty mature for a 19-year-old for that. What are just actually we'll come back to that because I know people want to hear their songs. So just have a think about like some successes that people have had when they've gone there, like, and they've been in a place and maybe you've observed them over a couple years, and they've sort of gotten to the good place. Not the good place because that's a good TV show where people have died. Not that good place, but a good place, whatever they were aiming for, and they're still alive. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll play 3 more songs. I've been approving as they're going through. This is good that the time shift has happened with this one. So usually if I have open genre, I'll get like 50 or 60 submissions. This one's like, what do I have this one this time? 21. So that's good. That's a good light number to manage while I'm figuring out tech. And I have a guest that I want to talk a little bit about stuff that you do, because I think it can be really helpful for people. You know what? I'm not going to play. I'll play. I think Detour's back, so I'm going to play Detour next. Detour's got really good stuff. Detour makes me cry a lot, so I hope this doesn't make me cry in front of my friend and I get embarrassed. Detour.
They tell you stay away from here? Did they nail the pathway closed? Did they claim the hill was empty just to keep us all alone? There's a carving in the old wood, there's a jacket by the stream, there's a woman in the distance still repeating what we need. If you hear the engines turning, if the torches cross the field, keep your footsteps near the hedgerow, never let them see you kneel. Take the back road by the quarry, past the rusted farming gate. There's a crowd already waiting, trying hard to hold their place. One by one, they try to split us brick by brick. They built their reign, but nobody can stop the sound of people when they know they're not alone. Meet me where the tall trees gather by the water running black, where the railway cuts the hillside and nobody looks back. If they ask who walked beside you, if they ask who stayed behind, tell them every heart still beating wouldn't leave the rest to die. have turned face down. Every promise they abandoned still comes drifting through this town. Now the roads feel unfamiliar, like the mud has shifted shape. But the ones they tried forgetting still remember every face. Meet me where the tall trees gather, where the river bends westbound, where the old tracks leave the valley and the rain soaks through the ground. If they ask why we still gather, if they ask why we return, tell them people still need people. That's the one thing never burns.
Say a man gets easier to read with age. Guess I never got that page. Grandpa taught me at a kitchen table, life ain't fair and people ain't stable. Keep your word, keep your chin up high, and never let them see what's behind your eyes. So I learned to wear a steady smile, hold my cards and play them wild. Around this town they all believe there ain't much that gets to me, but they don't know what I know. I've got a Texas poker face, but your memory still wins the game. Bourbon on the rocks, smiling place, while you're out there changing my fate. Everybody thinks I'm doing fine, that's exactly what I let them believe. I've got a Texas poker face, but girl, you still got the ace up your sleeve. Every Friday at the Lucky Spur, same old stool, same old burn, same bourbon melting in the ice, same lie when they ask if I'm alright. I say life's good, can't complain, then I laugh and change the page. But the truth sits underneath every hand I never speak. I can fool this town, but I can't fool my heart. I've got a Texas poker face, but your memory still wins the game. Bourbon on the rocks, smiling place, while you're out there changing my fate. Everybody thinks I'm doing fine, that's exactly what I let them believe. I've got a Texas poker face, but girl, you still got the ace up your sleeve. I can hide every crack in the wall, make it look like I never took the fall. But one whisper of your name, and every bluff goes up in flames. I've got a Texas poker face, but your memory still wins the game. Bourbon on the rocks, smiling place, while you're out there changing my fate. Everybody thinks I'm doing fine, that's exactly what I let them believe. I've got a Texas poker face, dealer takes the cards away, but I still lose to you every day. My shadow on your wall, it dances and it falls. The water's coming in, I'll drown you if you let me in. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my love. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my love. The damage that I do it all to you, to you, to you. I'm scared of what I'll find. I can change, I can try. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my love. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my Hold my hand through the dark, baby. Don't leave me all alone, baby. It's getting hard to breathe, baby. Hold me close and never let me go. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my love. Would you teach me how to love? Oh, my baby, my
All right.
Cool. Hey, everybody. I hope you're still here. I have not seen. Ooh, crash report. Your tab just crashed. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if this is. It's no. It looks like it's still live. It's just like it looks like it crashed on my view. We are back. Rick's got to go, but I just had the question. I had an I basically asked, "What's an example of what?" Continue confirming it's really you. Oh, come on, man. Why is it? Why today? Why? Why? I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. YouTube Studio. I'm gonna do it in my other browser tab. Sorry, guys. For whatever reason, YouTube crashed on mine, so I'll just check here. Just make sure we're not dead, because I didn't see anybody. Cool, we're still alive. Nobody was chatting, and I'm like, "What's broke?" Yeah, it looks like my browser. Yeah, so everybody's been chatting. I just couldn't see it. So Rick's got to go, so it'll be just me solo. But we were talking about, because I'd really like people to consider the VysionQuest, and I'll grab that that URL again as well, and I'll pop it in the chat. We were saying, because you said you've done many of these. What's an example of someone that's gone to your retreat, they've taken your lesson seriously, and they've had life-changing, really cool things happening?
So yeah, as I mentioned before, I'll just use you as an example, since people know you and they can see what you're doing. And you know what you're doing now. You said that you didn't write this stuff down in your vision, but it opened your mind to tuning in to what you really want to do and what matters to you and what would feel fun and fulfilling to you. And you've followed through with that in a couple of big ways. So one is you've moved states, which is a massive thing when you've got a family. And the other is doing this channel. And I know you said that you didn't write this down in your vision, but I would say that you wrote many things down that open up the path to doing this. And what you're doing is more than just, talking about AI music. You're bringing people together. You're encouraging people to be creative, to share it, which takes courage, to put your creations out into the world and to be supportive with that, and creating a community for that, bringing people together. And as you said, there's people, you can kind of read through the lines and see when people are struggling, and they're getting more from being part of this than just making music and putting it out there. Like it's support, it's human connection, it's human creativity, sharing, encouraging each other. So there's so many beautiful things that are happening from you following what would feel, satisfying and fun and fulfilling for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is very much a lot. Like I look through my workbook every once in a while, because like I was talking to you not long after I did the VysionQuest. Oh, look, I'm so struggling, something. You said, look, we'll just look in your workbook. So I've gotten the habit every once in a while, and I do. And yes, starting a YouTube channel and AI music and stuff wasn't on my bingo card of your workbook, 6 years ago. But things like wanting to build a community around support and love and all that was very much there the whole time. There was something specific, like I said, around baseball clubs and sports and stuff that I saw. But like it was all community focused and having an impact. And if I were to have a business, it would be real, and it would be add instead of take away. And all that stuff was there. So, and I know you've had people have way more success than I've had business wise and all that, but this is definitely me living my life purpose, doing this sort of stuff. But I'm really hoping, because like I said, I know for a fact, because I keep my ears to it. I try to keep an eye on what's going on with people in the community. And there's definitely people at a crossroads. So I'm hoping they'll at least look into what you do. And even if they don't go to Bali, which the Bali trip, it's a complete disconnection from what you're doing in your life. It's submersion as opposed to an online course. But whatever people need to do to get aligned, I hope people do. So
Yeah. Well, I'll also say that, this is how you're putting love into the world. And you have a huge heart and a lot of love to give. And I'm so happy that you found this this channel, you know, literally and figuratively, as the channel that you're putting love into the world.
Yeah, man. Rick, I know you got to go, and I thank you so much. I put the link if you want to know more about Rick's VysionQuest, if you want to check it out down there. Rick's a
I'll
really
give you one more link, Matt. There's something where there's a free experience that people can experience, a session that I guide people through, a guided meditation and journaling to find calm and clarity for your life.
Cool.
And that's one that I Adam co-hosted with me.
Yep.
But the URL is rickcowley.com/thebigcalm.
Do me a favor and just if you have that, can you link it to me? Just DM me like now if you can.
Sure.
If you got it open, and I'll just copy and paste that, and then we'll just start playing a whole shitload of music. I got like an hour and a half left. That's a lot of songs between now and an hour and a half. So okay, I will spam the AI play thing as well. Share song submissions. I've got so many. It's so exciting. Like all the panic that's happening now because I'm doing new tech and I have no idea what screen. I think I did it here. Was it live streaming? There. Cool. Submissions here. All right. I'm still taking submissions. If I don't get to them in an hour and a half, I'll either do a live next week or a premiere next week for whatever's left over. Cool. So this is Rick's thing that he was saying, his free thing, if you want to check it out. rickcowley.com, the big calm. So there's that. All right. Rick, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you sharing.
Matt.
Yeah, and
Proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, man. And we got to catch up. I'll drive up to you and I'll give you those surfboards I was talking about, and then and if you don't want them, I'll just leave them and then I'll leave anyway because I don't want them anymore.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, Matt. Well done with all the technical difficulties today too.
Yeah, I did my best. Thanks, Matt. Cheers.
Okay, man. See everyone.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Looks like we got a skip the queue. Good. I hope everybody appreciate or at least enjoy that and understand why. So I had Rick on here today. You know, I like to, if I see something of benefit, I like to add to it. I know it doesn't have a lot to do with AI music, but the last 2 weeks were your life dreams and goals. And I know there's people that are struggling, are sort of at a crossroad in their life right now. And I think people could get benefit from hearing that. And if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. That's awesome. Like I said, I don't have like an affiliate link with Rick or anything. He's just a friend of mine. I got him onto a dad's group once, and he just had a lot of success with them, and they got a lot out of that. So when it seems appropriate to bring Rick in, I generally do. Cool. Take care, Rick. Sorry I missed it. Glad to see his website. Yeah, cool. I've got, so I don't have to have, bear with me. I've got new tech working for me this week. I don't have to have co-host on, and that's going to help me a bit, I think. Stand by here. If you were here at the beginning, you know I had a lot of tech problems. You know what? I'm not going to close that down. Let's see real quick here. Cool. All right. We'll play some songs now, and that'll be exciting for because that's what we do. All right. And we'll guess one. Yep, that's me. No, get out of there. Cool. We'll play songs. Looks like Midnight Mike is on the skip queue, so we'll play that one. And we'll play like 4 at a time now, and I'll come back. And I hope and that will give me time to watch the chat. Ooh, this is different from Midnight
Stop
Mike.
sitting there with that look, staring at me like a little bitch. If you have something to say, then spit it out. Don't waste your whole life trying to figure me out. Well, come on, girl, say those words that you think I wanna hear. Yeah, come on, girl, say something, say anything, just don't leave the silence hanging there. do with it but leave it there. No, I ain't got no use for silence over here. Now don't you know that all those words that you aren't saying out loud, well, I can still hear them clear as if you did somehow. See your piercing stare, your glaring eyes must have carried your thoughtless words on little clouds of silence that must have floated through the airwaves and straight into my ears. And now these voiceless words are stuck up in my head as if they were something you actually said. Ticking down the time, too late. Silent bomb detonate. I'm in a silent free fall. The dead silent, that deadly silence, where nothing good can ever live. In that silence, where feelings die ever so quickly, and nothing can ever be fixed or made right. Yeah, it's a silent kiss goodbye. In that silence, where rotten things are all that ever grow, those unsaid words, real or absurd. Hell, I don't even know if they came from you or if I brought them here some time ago. But what I do know is in the silence, those words are all I ever hear. So I sit here staring at you, screaming silently, hoping that you will hear me. Stop sitting there with that look, staring at me like a little bitch. If you have something to say, then spit it out. Don't waste your whole life trying to figure me out. Seems you'll never understand me anyway. Well, come on, girl, say those words that you think I wanna hear. Yeah, come on, girl, say something, say anything. Just don't leave the silence hanging there. 'Cause there ain't nothing I can do with it but leave it there. No, I ain't got no use for silence over here. So spit it out, girl, don't you know if you ain't got nothing to say, then I will just silently fade away. Yeah, you will never understand me anyway. So just let me silently fade away.
Cool. We are back, and I know I promised I'd play a whole bunch of songs before I come back, but I forgot because I forgot to actually mention the 3 songs before because yeah, I was talking with Rick, who was here, and if you're coming late, you don't get to meet Rick, but go check out his website. I'm going to approve all these songs. Again, if I don't get to your songs, I'm going to do either a premiere or a live to play whatever hasn't played this week. I'll play next week, but I got to basically a hard stop in 1 hour and 19 minutes because I started a new AI security contract for a big company. I just need to basically start at work time to do that. But yeah, so I just wanted a detour soundscape. The visuals were fantastic. The cool thing, it's cool thing that the subject matter was about like finding your happy place with people in that setting and all that. And when I don't like meditate a lot, but when I try to go to a place where I need to find peace, I go to like snowscapes. It's crazy that sort of hit on that. Palo X, I know it's a country song, and I know I'm not supposed to say I like it because it's my thing, but I have to confess, it was really clean sounding. And that call and that singing along stuff with the audience, I don't know how you got it to happen that good. Like, I've done that with Sona before, and it sounds kind of okay, and it gets by, but that was so clean. It sounded like a real recording at a live session. That was cool. Victor Music, I love your stuff. That was a fantastic song. It was actually a really good set. The whole thing was good, and I was talking to Rick in the background. He really liked that one as well. Midnight Mike, I don't know how you managed to get it actually signing. Maybe you could talk about that in the chat. I don't know how you got that signing, like with AI. Like, can you sign this? I would have never thought that. I wouldn't even have tried that because I would not have thought that was possible. Great song. Cool. So we'll go back here and I will play 4 songs and come back and chat.
I keep sinking in this ocean of pain. No life raft, just endless waves. I'm gasping for air, but it's slipping away. Losing my voice, can't find the words to say. It's hard to bear. Every breath I take is filled with despair. Fighting for hope, but it's fading fast. Tangled emotions and not that will last. Drowning in my sorrow, can't find my way. No breath left for tomorrow. I'm suffocating, still trying to inhale, but the air is so thin. Praying for a lifeline to save me from within. In this pit of pain, I'm sinking deep. No life jacket, just waves to me. Gasping for air, slipping away. Losing my voice, can't find the words to say. The weight on my chest, it's hard to bear. Every breath I take is filled with despair. Fighting for hope, but it's fading fast. Tangled emotions and not that will last. Drowning in my sorrow, can't find my way. No breath left for tomorrow. I'm suffocating, still trying to inhale, but the air is so thin. Praying for a lifeline to save me from within.
Whispering voices that won't go away. I feel all your eyes, but you don't perceive the flames of hell that seethe inside of me. Like a whirlwind, my thoughts rage about, driving me mad. Why can't I get out? Leaves me no shelter, nowhere to hide. Locked in the penitentiary of my mind. A splintered psyche bears a shattered mind, like a puzzle with pieces you won't ever find. My sanity cracks and crumbles to the floor, leaves me screaming for help, 'cause I can't take no more. Like a whirlwind, my thoughts rage about, driving me mad. Why can't I get out? Leaves me no shelter, nowhere to hide. Locked in the penitentiary of my mind. Consumed in the fire, yet I still remain. It no longer hurts, 'cause I'm numb to the pain. No sanctuary, nowhere to run. Lost in a madness I can't overcome. Oh. Oh. I am the you that you cannot deny. I am the voice that will not die. The harder you struggle, the deeper the well. Now seek out the courage to end this hell. We all float down here. Thoughts of ending this wakeless dream unravel the walls of my sanity. I feel the demons as they drag me down to the endless waters until I have drowned. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Transmission live. Planet Zero. Let's go. Steel teeth, chrome lungs, rocket fuel in my bloodstream. Black sky, red lights, everybody kill the daydream. Stand up, get loud, kick the engine into overload. No gods, no brakes, only monsters on the radio. Raise it up, turn it on. We're already too far gone. We're the static in the satellite, running like a meteor tonight. now, laughing while the whole world burns down. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. We're the static in the satellite, running like a meteor tonight. Burn the future just to make it shine. We're alive, we're alive. Hey, 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 everybody synchronize. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Something underneath the wires. No escape, no surrender. Feed the city to the fire. We're the static in the satellite, running like a meteor tonight. Raise your fists to the ultraviolet. We survive, we survive. We're the static in the satellite, running like a meteor tonight. Burn the future just to make it shine. We're alive, we're alive. Hey, 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 everybody synchronize. Transmission.
It's not that I want you to stay, but I swear I'd give anything for what we had yesterday. You love me in the desert heat, in the cold of a lonely tent, in the mud and at the party where we spent every night, in the war and in the truth. Anyway, you get to love me above it all, above it all, above it all. You get to love me above it all, above it all, above it
Man, I am so settled in. If you were here at the start of this stream, my God, I don't know what happened, but I started it. It didn't. It may have been in private or something. I don't know. And no one was in the chat. There was no song. I had to recreate this stream. It's at a different time. I had a guest on that I asked him to get up early for. It was going crazy. I am settled in now, and I'm loving this stuff that's coming through. Oh my God, I'm so much more relaxed. Thank you for all that stuff. So let's just talk about what we saw. Dillmatic, man, like that was crazy good. The animation was just like the character consistency was awesome. Like sometimes even like with your best stuff, not your best stuff in particular, but when you're doing this stuff, the character consistency as close as it is isn't necessarily 100%. This one was. The sadness of the song was brought through with that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was just a really good song. I'm going to try to talk through stuff a bit quicker too. So if you don't feel like I'm overdoing stuff or just going too deep, sorry about that. We got a few to get through. Actually, let me just see. I think I have 5 more pending submissions. It is an open week, so I'm not going to be too picky about the submissions. Actually, not picky at all. And if I don't get through them, like I have a little bit less than an hour to get through what's left, I'll still take submissions probably an hour or so after it shuts. If I don't get through it, we'll play next week. It's probably a premiere. So, yep, main records. Like when you come through with your not country stuff, not that I hate your country stuff. I mean, you know how I feel. Yeah, you're just really good at all the genres that you do. Like you find a really creative outlet that's really good. And no matter what the genre is, you're really good at everything you do. So love it. It's good to see you this week too. I know like you're coming and going from the scene. It's good to see you. Cult of the New Gods, sci-fi and AI music seems to go hand in hand. I was also really pumped. Yesterday I was a guest appearance on the True Rock Alliance thing that they go on. They got a competition going on, which is all basically rock and metal. It was cool, and I got to be part of that, and I really have a feel for it at the moment. So that hit right, and it basically hit just the right moment where I was starting to feel relaxed and into the groove with this thing, and I felt pumped. Cassette Queens, the 80s nostalgia, it just hits. It's good. You're probably one of the best at doing that stuff, so love it. Cool. Go back to this. I just gotta say disappointed. Like it doesn't impact you guys at all, but I'm disappointed. I was so excited that I had completely ripped apart. I'd taken too many chances yesterday to today with the amount of rebuilding. I want to thank Sensu for testing that he did to make sure the tech was as close to being right as it could be going into today. Some of the stuff wasn't working, but we got it working pretty quick. But I'm really super disappointed because, as you guys all know, when I come back from the wheel, to the main C, and I have to manually, and it takes a while sometimes to mute and unmute the mics, especially if I got a few things going on. I was so excited that I hotkeyed turning all mics off and all mics on through my G keys on my Corsair keyboard. Like, I was so excited, and it's not working today. It was all working yesterday. I mean, it's you guys don't see it, but I feel partially dead inside that it's not working. It makes me feel very upset. All right, here we go.
Split the atom, split the syllable, split the signal, minimum mercy when the rhythm gets critical. Digital, criminal, lyrical, ritual, level a little hit harder than a missile. Rip it, flip it, kill it, never gonna quit when the kick gets physical. Riddle of me a little bit, militant venomous, filling every sense with a limitless impetus. Diligence, hit 'em with a rhythm that'll cripple the innocence. Didn't even ready, machete, I'm deadly, heavy as lead in the belly, don't tempt me, steady, be shredding the fretboards electric, every progression progressively hectic, click, clack, cadence, kick back, never six track, man is built that pressure, tongue like a drum with 100-round measure, stack every pattern and fracture the structure, triple it, double it, triple it, trouble it, bubble it, bubble it, come with it, none of them touching it, every little syllable loaded with punishment. Split the atoms, split the syllables, split the signal, mental mercy when the rhythm gets critical, digital, criminal, lyrical, ritual, level little hit harder than a missile. Split it, rip it, flip it, kill it, never gonna quit when the kick gets physical. Never gonna quit when the kick gets physical. Particle, article, martyr with artery, part of me harvesting hearts with absurdity, vertical murder, convert to converter, words turn burners, the verse gets further, lock in, drop in, pop with the hostile doctrines, hop in, mosh pit, boxed in, every bar barrage, every stock collage, every charge in large, never call it camouflage, accelerate, derivate, animate, decimate, never hesitate, separate, rip an attack with the pack of the manic mechanics, the panic is spreading, the static is bending, the planet is cracking, I'm laughing while half of the rappers are lagging, I'm back at the black and vernacular. Split it, flip it, flip it, flip it, break it, chain reaction, no redaction, pure detonation, mass frustration. Split it, flip it, take it, everybody brace for the seismic shaking. They're gonna quit when the kick gets physical. Split it. Double time, never miss, never blind. Hey, hey. Change your rhythm, hyper living every second, ammunition, every sentence, superstition. Atom split, smoke lift, still hear the kick, still hear the riff. Atom split, smoke lift, still hear the kick, still hear the riff.
This is for the ones still carrying weight nobody sees. The ones still fighting battles nobody knows about. The ones who refuse to give up. Some carry scars they never talk about. Some fight battles they can't explain. Some got wounds that never heal right, but still learning how to walk through through the pain. Some got knocked down by life so hard they forgot what hope felt like. Some spent years in the dark wondering if they'd ever see the light. Some were broken by people they trusted, watched loyalty turn into lies. Had to rebuild their whole foundation after watching their world capsize. Some kept pouring from an empty cup, trying to save everybody else while silently falling apart inside, never asking nobody for help. Some got dreams bigger than their circumstances, bigger than the town they know, feeling trapped between who they are and the person they're trying to grow. Some spent years questioning their value, looking for answers they couldn't find, not realizing their greatest strength was built in the hardest times. So if you're hanging on, keep hanging on. If you're still standing, keep standing strong. If you're the black sheep, don't stop, don't fold. Keep fighting through the pressure, keep chasing your goals. From the bottom of nothing, through the pain, in the cold. Every tear, every loss, every story unfolds. They counted you out, said you wouldn't be much, but struggle builds warriors from everything crushed. Now watch what happens when the truth gets told. Black sheep become the goat. Some watch doors keep closing, every chance slipping through their hands. Some work twice as hard for half as much, still trying to understand. Some lost people they thought would stay, some watch seasons come and go. Some learn the hard way that growth means letting go of what you know. Some spend years carrying guilt, dragging chains from yesterday, learning that forgiveness ain't forgiveness, choosing a better way. Some felt stuck while everyone else looked like they were moving ahead, comparing their life to highlight reels while fighting wars in their head. But nobody sees the late nights, nobody sees the sacrifice, nobody sees the silent battles that build a stronger life. Every setback teaches something, every failure leaves a clue. Every storm that didn't break you was building something in you. The world sees where you are, it doesn't see where you're going. The world sees the struggle, it doesn't see what it's growing. What feels like the end right now might be the start of everything. Pain doesn't kill what's meant to rise. It sharpens what's within. If you're the black sheep, don't stop, don't fold. Keep fighting through the pressure, keep chasing your goals. From the bottom of nothing, through the pain and the cold. Every scar, every loss, every story gets told. They counted you out, said you wouldn't be much, but struggle builds legends from everything crushed. Now watch what happens when the truth gets told. Black sheep become the goat. The black sheep isn't the weak one. The black sheep isn't the lost one. The black sheep is the one who kept going when it would have been easier to quit. And that's why black sheep become the goat. You can't outrun yesterday, no, no, because life keeps going. People think they got away with it, but life don't forget, and neither does tomorrow. You better believe it. Consequences, they're knocking at your door. Repercussions, you can't outrun them anymore. I don't celebrate your downfall, I just hope you finally understand. Life has a way of teaching lessons that no person ever can. There's no expiration date on karma. It don't matter where you are. You can run 1,000,000 miles away, it still knows who you are. Every lie, every choice, every time you raised your voice, you wrote the story. Now you're living every page. Consequences, they don't forget. Repercussions, you ain't seen nothing yet. You planted weeds, don't expect roses. Every choice has doors that closes. Every word, every deed comes back around like a rolling breeze. Every action has a receipt. Sooner or later, you've got to pay it. You've got to pay it. Oh, you thought life wasn't keeping score, but life don't miss nothing. Every seed got a harvest, good or bad, it's coming. Keep watching your mailbox because your words have a return address. You treat people bad, trust me, your bill is gonna come due for you. I used to hear the old people say, you made your bed hard, now you got to lay. Every action has a consequence. Every decision leaves a mark on your soul. Nobody escapes the repercussions, I'm told, of what they sow. Nothing disappears, life eventually will. Hands everyone their bill. Some folks think time erases everything, but time just keeps the records. You can fool your friends, you can fool yourself, but you can't fool God, because God keeps score. Consequences, they're knocking at your door. Repercussions, you can't outrun them anymore. You planted weeds, don't expect roses. Every choice has doors that closes. Every word, every deed comes back around like a rolling breeze. Every action has a receipt. Sooner or later, you've got to pay. They don't forget. Repercussions, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh! There's no expiration date on karma. No, sir. Hey, every seed got a harvest. Every single one. Sooner or later, your bill comes due. Consequences, they're knocking at your door. Yes, sir. Repercussions, you can't outrun them anymore. You wrote the story, now you're living every page. Every action has a receipt. Sooner or later, you've got to pay. Nothing disappears. Oh, life eventually hands everyone a bill. You can't outrun yesterday, because God keeps score. God keeps score. Keeps score. God keeps score. You can't outrun. Keeps score. Because God keeps score. God keeps score. You can't outrun yesterday.
Is the message being received?
Hello?
Is the message being received? Please stay on the line.
All operators are standing by. session. Morse code tapped on a fragile heart, but the rhythm breaks, it falls apart. Smoke signals rising, they fade and blue. I'm shouting loud, but not getting through. Tuning every wave, screaming through the stars. Echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark.
Woke up late, but I'm still tired.
Hey guys, you guys still here? Please still be here. Am I back online? Yeah, nah. Can you hear me? Okay, back. Cool. So what happened was we turned the microwave on and that killed our internet. I think maybe my microwave might be dangerous, but we get to hear a Lyrical Library song again. So we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, guys. You get really value for money for that skip the queue. I mean, come on, man. What is going on now? What is this? So you're saying you're not hearing the audio? No, I should be hearing the audio. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Start again. Start again.
Woke up late, but I'm still tired. Sunlight hits the wall. Made a list of things to fix today. Couldn't start them at all. Coffee's cold beside the bed. Phone keeps glowing on the table. Every little thing feels heavy. It didn't used to be this way. I keep saying I'll be alright. Maybe I just need some time. But I've been saying that for so long. I don't know if I believe it now. I think I'm broken. I wish I could fix this. I'm broken. My bones feel everything in it. I try to hold it in, but it comes back out again. I'm broken. There's dishes still sitting in the sink. They'll still be there tomorrow. Messages I haven't answered. I can't get past hurt and sorrow. Everybody needs something from me. I hear it and I shrink away. I think I can handle it, but nothing goes my way. I say I'm fine, but I'm not. I say I'll try, but I can't. What should be easy weighs on me, and I don't know how to handle it yet. I thought I could hold it together, but everything feels like it's falling apart. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I'm always right back at the start. I think I'm broken. I don't know how to fix this. I'm broken, but I guess I'm still here with it. I try to hold it in, but it keeps coming back again. I'm broken. I'm still here. I'm still here. And I don't know what that means, but I'm still here. Even if I'm broken.
I'm back. It's me, Matthew. Thanks so much for this. That was a pretty long session. Not intentional, but it was a long session. Thanks everybody for bearing with me. I love you guys. I really do. I get a a bit of a buffer for these sort of things. Yeah, maybe I do need a new microwave. I don't know. There's just a lot of songs on the wheel still. Again, if I don't get through your song today, which I got about a half an hour left until I have to start my security job. And but yeah, if I don't get to them this week, I'll either have a premiere or a live next week to finish off the songs. Mr. Denim Presents, that was like 17 hours ago, before Microwaves and Drama and Forgetting Skip the Cues. Yeah, that hip-hop, that's the stuff we've been missing. I have not heard, I think Jay the Poet hasn't been around for a while, so we've been sort of missing that sort of stuff. Who else? Yeah, there's been a few. Neon Dust Music, hip-hop country, I think Rig Radio say just badass country or something. Cool experiment. I wouldn't have thought of mixing that was, if I got that right. T-Phil and Biggie Carrots, Blues Soul, that's the kind of like religious sort of theme stuff that works with the show, and I like to feature. It's talking about what you're talking about, but also just being a good song in its own right. I also noticed like there's something in a, you know, while I'm talking, now I'm so paranoid. Is my sound coming through? Is what's worrying me. I will check. Rig Radio, thanks so much for that. Thanks, Detour, for your multiple donations. It's crazy. No one's saying you can't hear me, so that's good. Yeah, something about bunnies and rabbits in our community. I don't know what it is, but AI music seems to lend to sci-fi, Nord, and bunnies. That seems to be a thing, which keep it coming. I love that we have common themes. Visitation Rights, rock and sci-fi. There's that sci-fi stuff, spot on. Lyrical Library. Haven't heard your stuff for a while. I love that you're mixing up the animation style too. That's really good. But I'll always love your content. That, you know, that person unfortunately very sad and broke the window. Punching it, that's another thing that she's going to have to worry about. And that's not good either. Cool. So let's see, back to here. We'll see if we can get through. Looks like Midnight Mike's got another one. Thanks for the skip to queue. The skip queue is there if you want to get on this week. Again, next week it could be a premiere and maybe not a live, just depending. I'll make a decision through the week. In the comments, if you can talk about which maybe we want the next theme to be. It could be a genre challenge. It could be, you know, an ideas thing. Maybe we talk about how awesome Rick was if you were here for that part of the show. But let's just jump in. I muted my mic with one button. And I brought it back with another.
I try and look at the bright side, although I really don't know what to think these days. I don't really know what's real or fake. Everything just seems a little more strange with every day that fades. The lies and deception unraveling right in front of our faces. It's just too much for most of us to take, so we scroll up and away, back to our happy place online, feeling cool and safe. Who needs a real life anyway? Fighting day after day. Did you know that since creation we have been at war? And what is it that we are even fighting for? We have everything we could ever want and even more. But it just never seems enough when we divide it all up. Does everyone really deserve so much? Surely some of us deserve a little bit more. Equality takes from the rich and makes us all poor. If money is what we value, then money is all we are worth. Equality steals our identities and the roles which we were born for. When the lines get blurred, we don't know which direction to go anymore. There are those that bask in the light as they watch the world burn. There are those that got burned and now spitefully wish and pray that others get caught in the flame. There are those that wear scars scars of wounds that left them jarred. They shut the world out as they burn. Only a candle's flame in the dark. They won't stub their toes, they don't wish you no harm. They just keep their heads down, look straight ahead, never look back. They only see the pitch black from their front porches where they stand at. From above it looks like billions of candles burning at a midnight mass. Tiny lights with darkness all around. One by one they slowly burn out. And then there are those whose light burns from within. They burn so bright that others ignite. And as the light spreads, the darkness dies a slow death. So where were all the other light bearers at? With their lightsabers and the jetpacks, have they flown off and left us here in the dark? Or are they on their way back? All we need is a spark. Open your eyes and peer into the pitch black. You don't have to look far, just open your heart and look inside. That is where you will find the light at. That is your light to shine back. It is a reflection of where your heart is at. Your light will shine when you see yourself staring back through glass eyes where the light refracts. Yeah. Come on now, can we make it back to the brighter side? Make it back to the brighter side. Open your eyes and look at the bright side.
I wake up to the numbers like they got teeth. 100 little verdicts underneath my feet. One missed post, one late reply, and they circle in like they can smell the crack I'm standing in. They want to stumble, they want to fall, they want my name to mean nothing at all. I keep my face on, I keep it clean, while they throw stones through the screen. And I'm tired of smiling, tired of best day, tired of making magic out of please stay. My hands keep shaking behind the glass. I don't know how much longer I can last. Post again, post again. Don't let them win, don't let them win. I'm wide awake and breaking in. Post again, I need this now. I need this now. 3 clips at midnight, 1 at dawn. Edit out the cry and carry on. Every feed wants hunger, every face wants more. I'm stacking up the hours on the floor. My friends say rest, my inbox says produce. My name gets dragged, then used, then bruised. I read the comments like a knife, and every little sentence takes a bite. And I'm tired of smiling, tired of best day, tired of making magic out of please stay. My chest keeps caving when the views drop fast. I don't know how much longer I can last. Post again, don't let them win. notice when I'm not here. I built this tower, brick by brick. Now every hand that helped me wants a hit. So I count my breaths and lock the door. Tell my heart it's not a war, but I still hear them at my skin, saying I should fold, saying I should quit. Post again, don't let them win, don't let them win. I'm still here, I'm still holding in. Post again, till my hands go numb, till my hands go numb. Post again, I need this now, I need this now. wake me when the sun came up, poured hot coffee in your cup, tied my shoes and combed my hair, made sure I had clean clothes to wear. You'd pack my lunch each and every day, write a note with the right words to say, and every time I'd skin my knee, you always knew just what I'd need. Now I stand outside your door, wondering if you'll know me anymore. Will you remember me, the little boy you raised, the one who ran into your arms on all of his hardest days? When the pictures lose their meaning and the names all disappear, will some part of you remember that your son is standing here? Will you remember me? You ask me where your mother is, and if she knows where you have been. You tell the same old stories again and again. Now I leave notes beside your chair to give the answers if I'm not there. Sometimes you read them once or twice, then ask me the same thing one more time. I say my name every time you ask, while I hold back tears behind a steady mask. Will you remember me, the little boy you raised, the one who held your hand so tight when thunder shook the window panes? When the hallway looks unfamiliar and the names all disappear, will some part of you remember that your son is standing here? Will you remember me? My little girl came by today with that old picture from your frame. She said, "Grandma, it's me again." You looked at her and asked her name. She turned to me, her eyes full of tears. I said, "Your grandma's okay. She's just had a really tough year." Mama, no matter what your memory does, it will never erase a mother's love. You don't have to remember me. I'll remember enough for just us two. Every day you told me I love you, every night you helped pull me through. If my face becomes a stranger and my name won't come to you, I will still be your son, and I'll still remember you. You won't have to remember me, 'cause Mom, I'll remember you.
Okay. Ooh, go back to this one. Okay. I'll do maybe two more songs, and I'm going to play out with Loosely Based just to be a nice chill one to play out for. I basically meant to be starting work in like 6 minutes, but I'll play two more songs plus Loosely. We'll talk through the last ones. Midnight Mike, dude's turning into quite the creator if he hasn't been since the start. But as I say, every time he puts one through, there's just a step up every week. And I love that he skips I love that he skips the queue because of the fact that he's so excited to share with everybody. I love that everybody loves to share. Dub Division verse Love. I like the synthwave backing on that one. Like, as I've mentioned like a billion times before in this show, for one thing, in this particular show, yes, my mic's working. I didn't even know what synthwave was until I started doing this thing. I've learned to love it, but I love that it was in the backing, and it just made the rest of the song sound really cool. Loosely based, as I said, I liked it enough where I'm going to play out with that. It was so chill. You know, I always say, like, you show up, the way you show up in the Discord, in the community, and here, you with your music in particular, it pumps when it needs to pump, and it comes back when it needs to come back, and you can do it all, and you do it all really well. It's cool. Heartland Radio, I just want to make it clear what I was saying in the chat. Like, I appreciate you doing that song. It's and I know, like you were saying, it's special to you. I think it's probably special to a lot of us too. I don't want to make this about me, but I've been struggling because I want to do a song about my mother. I just haven't had I just haven't been able to get to that point yet. So I'm glad you have, and I'm glad you shared that with us. So 2 more songs, and then I'll play out with Loosely. And I'm going to fix my macro too. So.
Wow. Walked into Gary's party at 8:15. Saw a bowl of homemade chips stacked upon a paper plate. Everybody eating casually, nobody alarmed. Meanwhile, Gary in the corner looking way too calm. Okay, these chips are weird, but honestly kind of fire. Maybe it's like organic, maybe cooked in duck fat fryer. Why is the texture kind of leathery? Why is it bend instead of crack? Why does every chip curl upward like a tiny yellow back? Gary walked around the room like a proud suburban chef. Said, try the spicy batch, I scraped those beauties off myself. The whole room got real quiet, nobody moved a bit. Then Chad looked up in horror with a dangling half-chewed chip. What do you mean these chips are homemade? Music still blasting while the entire room decayed. Jessica spit crumbs directly into Brad's unopened beer. Old man Larry whispered, dear God, there's toenails in my beer. What do you mean these chips are homemade? Gary said, handcrafted, man, these took me years to make. Then he pulled a rusty clipper from his cargo pocket slow and clipped one fresh right in the bowl. Panic spread immediately from the kitchen to the stairs. Someone dropped the onion dip, someone threw up in a chair. No, 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 no. I had like 15 of these things. Why was one of them unusually thick? Why was one of them green? I told myself the smell was just a funky aged cheddar. I cannot believe my final moments deserve this kind of terror. Gary still explaining proudly while people screamed and cried. See, the thicker ones are pinky toes, the salty ones are dried. They mocked me in high school culinary arts. Who's laughing now? These idiots ate the whole barbecue batch. Gary, man, please tell me you're joking. Gary smiled real wide and said, would a joke have ranch seasoning? What do you mean these chips are homemade? Debbie climbed out through the bathroom window in a rage. Kyle tried to sue him instantly from underneath the sink. Meanwhile, Gary offered everybody garlic parmesan. What do you mean these chips are homemade? Gary said locally sourced and naturally aged. Then he opened up a Tupperware marked Super Bowl Reserve, and everybody lost the nerve. I came here for fellowship and spinach artichoke dip.
This is Satan's Pringles can.
Honestly,
Still better than school cafeteria chips.
even I think this is too far.
Snip, snip, snip. Gary clipping fresh ones near the stereo. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Some drunk guy still absent-mindedly eating them during the chaos. I mean, if I already ate 20, what's 2 more gonna do?
What do you mean these chips are homemade?
Neighbors called the cops and said there's foot crimes being made. Gary stood up on the coffee table, shirtless, full of pride. Toenail dust like Cheeto powder on his side.
What do you mean these chips are homemade?
Gary all the secrets in the curation and the age. Then he raised a bull triumphantly up into the air, while everybody vomited everywhere.
I opened up the fridge and there's an ostrich sitting there. He had some orange glasses on and brightly colored hair. I was surprised to see it there, looking big and bold. I thought, an ostrich in our fridge, surely he's quite cold. But ostriches are clever birds, covered in thick feathers, and they can manage in the cold and in all kind of weathers. And if it wants to read a book in the dead of night, the fridge is quite a comfy place. It's even got a light. But even so, it's still quite cramped for a bird as big as that. And even if he'd wanted to, he couldn't wear his hat. In order to fit in, of course, he's taken out the shelves. But I guess it's still the only place. The oven's full of elves, the freezer's full of penguins, and the rabbits and the mice who live inside the dishwasher are really rather nice. And the llama in the cupboard is a quiet sort of guy. He doesn't come outside a lot, he's really rather shy. But then, of course, the elephant has moved into our shed, and a rather chunky alligator sleeping on the bed. There's pixies in the wardrobe and a unicorn outside, and now and then orangutans will climb on for a ride. Only yesterday I sort of felt I really had to laugh when I found hippopotamus was sitting in the bath, looking like he owned the place and possibly his right. I wasn't going to contradict. It was quite late at night. There's an ostrich in our fridge today. I wonder who's in yours. But have you checked the cupboards and looked in all the drawers? If there's nothing on the bed, then go look underneath. You might just find a polar bear wearing grandma's teeth. And somewhere in your wardrobe there's Mangalitsa pig, wearing floral dresses and a multicolored wig.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So that's going to be what we're playing on the wheel. I'm going to turn these submissions off for now, just so people don't submit during the week, and I might allow a few in, depending on next week. So we have pretty much a full wheel. Guys, if you were here at the beginning and you're here now, on any regular normal week, that is something that makes my heart like feel things. But if you were here at the beginning of this one, especially so this week, because you were here for the tech issues. I think it was initially listed as unlisted as a video. I think that's what the problem was. So I went live and there's no one in the chat, and I had Rick here, my guest, and I don't know what's going on. And then basically, and then in the Discord, anyway, it was going crazy. And I basically completely reshuffled my OBS, my studio yesterday, so I could have guests in here. We could talk in the background about the songs going on and what we thought about them without having to mute all our mics in the background with the music. It was just crazy. It was crazy. But anyway, and the sound issues and the microwave issues, it was just insane. I want to thank Rick for coming on. Rick is really special to me. He basically a completely intersection of my life where I was like, didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was very sad in the way my corporate gig was going and my IT career was progressing. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I basically found at least a drive to figure that out, and I think I have. With the community and stuff, like the stuff I wrote down to 2019, 2020 is when I went on Rick's retreat. And a lot of stuff there was, I want to build a community and I want to have a positive impact. And I want that to be my business, and I want this and that. And it was all there. So Zanzibar, yes, this is a new permanent start time. I started a IT security gig as a contract for the next 2 years. I could have just said I'll keep it at the same time and damn the consequences. My worry was that if there was something that needed to be done at that time, that I'd have to be canceling these sessions at the last second, and I didn't want to have to do that and be inconsistent. I think this is getting a pretty good showing, and we've had a good time. Now there's so much new this week that could have been a disaster. So next week it will be at this time. Hopefully we'll have Scott next week as well. That'll be cool. And like I said, I'll either do it as a premiere or I'll do a live session. I'm leaning towards live session because my last premiere didn't go so well and it wasn't premiered. But yeah, what do I have to say? If you can like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to all the AiDIY Plus members that are here and the gifted subs that were put out. Appreciate that. Everybody that did a donation today, everybody that donated a song so we could play. Whatever the theme next week. So the theme will be in 2 weeks. Next week I'll play the remainder, the balance of songs from this week. And in 2 weeks time, we'll go back on the, let's see, whatever the theme next week. Any chance you can limit submissions to that? They're all played at the same session. Probably not, because that's why I have 2 weeks. But people can always skip the queue and get played in the first one. That's always an option. But I have 2 weeks so they can all get played, and that I don't have to put a hard time limit on things. The reason I was able to be a bit looser on the time limit is because I can spread it over 2 weeks. But if you wanted to be played in the first week, happy to take skip the queue. Otherwise, take your chances with the wheel or potentially have it played in the second week. But yeah, you could get it to play it in the first one if you want. That being said, I'm going to play out with loosely based on EDM because it was so chill. Thanks everybody for the patience today. It will be better next week. There's always going to be problems, especially if I turn around my microwave. But let's see how we go with touching screens.